Yeah.
And we're live.
Whoa! We're live.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're live.
I mean, I just told you we were going to. I don't know how you wouldn't believe it. That seems
I
like
can be
ridiculous
dramatic
prop.
if I want to. You can't stop me from being dramatic.
You can't stop you from being dramatic.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm a bully. That was a weird noise.
Hold on. I am trying to get chat only on Twitch so I can at least see chat.
Ah. I guess it would be hard to look at everything, including chat. Crazy.
Oh, I mean, I can, but I'd also just like to add to the view counter, is all.
Oh, yeah, that's true. God, I've all but given up on even maintaining metrics.
Yeah, I get that. Never mind. This phone I don't remember how to do split screen things on this phone anymore. If at least I don't know- at least I guess I don't even remember if this phone does have split screen
That's true.
capabilities. Ay 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 ay. This is what happens. This is what happens when you're careless with your phone, people.
Mm-hmm. Well, thankfully, you're
Oh.
at least in the process of getting it all taken care of.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll call back soon and be like, "Hey, we got your parts. Can come over with the thing now."
Mm.
Now the good thing about about getting a new job in the middle of all this nonsense is that I won't feel ex- super guilty about like borrowing mom's money in a sense to do a big purchase
Right.
because I can just here you go, here's my pay.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It's nice to be able to, like, well, depend on yourself.
Yeah, God.
Remember, folks, financial independence is worth more than just pride. It's also a safety
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
especially
Honestly,
for women.
uh, man, there were my mom is pretty active on Twitter. Um, um, on social media in general
Oh yeah,
because she has the time for it now, and
yeah,
so far it's been a mixed bag, but every now and then she comes across these like it's basically like my newfound hobby in reading Reddit.
oh no.
but but it's more like she's discovering that young people are having a real hard time with their marriages because um some Malays really, well, most Malays, because they're Muslim, don't cohabitate before marriage,
Right,
right? So they just date. They don't know their person's actual personality when they've gotten comfortable, etc., etc., etc.
right.
Which you'd think would be important
It is important.
before marriage.
It is absolutely important.
Anyway, um, some more standouts of the ones that she's like talked to me about before, like in general, it's uh like it's this lady who's asking everyone if it's normal that if her I- if your husband asks you to give him your entire paycheck.
Hmm.
And like
Normal?
I would I
Hmm.
would like to think that she's simply asking because everyone around her seems to say, yeah, that seems normal.
Right.
And she's just looking to know that she's not crazy,
Yeah.
which is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing that I dislike about, mm, especially Malaysian internet, they're all so stupid. They're all morons who
Oh,
lack
yeah?
empathy.
But
Yeah.
how do you really
They,
feel?
oh, 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 I think they're all pieces of shit.
Okay.
There you go.
Understood.
Get fucked. But yeah, no, really. I hate Malaysians on the internet more than I can actually express because they are. Sometimes even in person, these people are thoughtless. It's
Mm-hmm.
never more obvious on online. Um, they just don't care what they say or how they say things. They don't bother to engage their tiny little brain cell to do any thought. To put any thought over what they're over the thing they're reading to produce useful ideas or whatever. Um, these
Yeah.
specific types of Malaysians replied to this lady being like, "Wow, you're such a moron. Why would you marry this kind of guy?"
How was she supposed to know?
Exactly.
I mean, that's just victim
And then,
blaming. Like, that's classic victim blaming.
oh yeah, it is. But like, it's also the like the arrogance in blaming like a thing like that on someone is just very classic. Um, I guess in Malaysian internet troll behavior.
Okay.
I'm just real used to like seeing that sort of shit.
I mean, it's also just an
That's
aspect of the patriarchy. I wonder if they're
yeah,
leveraging that in order to make women feel powerless and helpless.
yeah, entirely possible.
Hey, ladies, I'm sorry that men.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. But yeah, aggravating. Um,
Speaking of
okay.
aggravating, no, that's not fair.
Um,
Speaking of male apologetics, welcome to the stream, Godfather.
yeah, I can see that.
Just ask your boss. Yeah, fair.
But yes, hello, Godfather. But okay, but to add to my anger with like these Malaysian internet trolls, Malaysia is considered one of the places with its very active and uninhibited cyberbullying.
Yeah, learned about that a little while ago.
Yeah,
Oof.
fucking. I'm pretty sure Israel's like um official Twitter account or whatever considers Malaysians anti-Semites because they've been cyberbullied a
Yeah.
lot, and that one I kind of find a little
Well,
bit funny.
the funniest part is that that's not why they're anti-Semitic. Like they are
No,
anti-Semitic, but that's not
yeah,
it. That's
yeah, that's not it. There are some people out here who are
yeah,
anti-Semites. I'll give you that one,
yeah,
Israel. But so that's funny.
yep.
I
Like
think Russia also has beef with us because of that.
I'll bet
But
it does.
but yeah,
You're listening to punk rock while configuring network controls. Huh. I don't know if that's necessarily anti-punk, but I do
against
get where you're
punk.
coming from.
Yeah.
like putting rules into place. At a government-funded not-for-profit. Yeah, okay, I guess there is an irony there. But also, you gotta work someplace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yes, biggest cyberbullies.
Yeah.
Um, thus far, the best we've come up with to handle them is reporting them to our internet police, basically, to the actual police.
Hmm.
Um, um, and then something could happen. They could probably get fined, or like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's not the most.
Never
That's
seen it
not the
work.
most inspiring uh, idea. Something might happen. They could get fined.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Considering some of these people have quite literally bullied people to death.
Yeah.
So, you know, very mild reaction.
Godfather says it's also a rewarding job helping support people who help the most vulnerable part of American society. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you get something out of your job because, like, alienated labor is soul crushing.
Yeah. Oh my god, am I am I streaming chaotic good? Like, very, very chaotic good?
Yep.
What?
I don't know why this doesn't show your path. You should be like, all like I think you're still chaotic good, but you should be like all over the place.
It's supposed to show all over the place?
Yeah, if you've been making alignment changes. Let me really quickly check. Do I have anything preventing alignment change? I shouldn't.
It would be very funny if the giant dot is the path.
Yeah, so that would be hilarious. But it can't be. I've seen you make enough lawful and evil. Uh, okay, I've got fix alignment shifts. Maybe that's bugging out. What it's supposed to do is if you make a lawful action, it's supposed to only move you towards lawful and not towards neutral or evil.
Oh.
Because the way that the circle is set up, if you move towards lawful, you slowly get closer to neutral,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But that could be bugging out. Let me just
Gotcha.
test it. Might as well switch over to the game.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, time to look at my big cheat menu.
Look.
My cheat's so big for you, girl.
Also, Godfather, just thought about this. We're government affiliated. Although we're government affiliated, we are Medicaid funded. So it is part of the social welfare system that most American society hates right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe punk rock was not so odd after all. Exactly.
It's also okay to like want to see the end of the system that you're taking part in. Like I benefit from capitalism as much as I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Um,
+5 lawful, +5 lawful. Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to look like.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, see? There's a whole plot of your behaviors.
Wow. Oh, I missed out a bit of a game then.
Yeah, I don't know
That's fine.
why that bug happened, but there's a whole lot of game left for you to have problems with your ethos. Yeah, I was just thinking the other day. Uh,
Mm,
Years ago, I'd forgotten all about this.
mm.
To simplify discussing like good evil versus law chaotic, I actually came up with like some terms that I could never convince anyone to latch onto.
Okay.
Where like morality, like I refer to the two axes as morality and ethics.
Mm-hmm.
Where morality is good and evil, and ethics is law and chaos.
Uh-huh.
God, I'm such a nerd.
You are. But it's
Actually,
hot.
I am pretty sexy. Bob just slowly.
Mm.
Oh, nothing. I'm gonna win this game of chicken.
Yeah, you are. I am the chicken. Most often.
Yeah, fun fact, we've been playing an ongoing game of chicken since May.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't care about my reputation. What's... Oh man. What song is that? Someone has to know.
No, it's not about it being like the literal definition of ethics. It's more of like the ethical, the rules or the rules, either societal or internal, structured or unstructured, that you visualize your goodness, neutrality, or evil through. That's why I decided to call it ethics. Like, technically speaking, ethics is the philosophy of morals, of morality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Speaking of ethics, but tangential to the ethics bit. Um, I keep seeing lots of like hospital drama clips where um some doctors are like, "Hey, I need you to pronounce your patient dead because this patient is like brain dead and has been vegetative for like years and they're like declining anyway. Like if we get in there fast enough, we can get the organs needed for my patient who's still alive and fighting."
Right.
And that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Which like and the frequency in which this particular scene appears in different emergency type drama.
Yeah, I think it's like a favored trope. I don't think that's a thing that happens a whole lot in actual medicine.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too. TBH.
Because like, wow, yeah, this person's vegetative, but like the family are still holding out hope and are still paying the bills to keep them hooked up in the hospital
Yeah.
so that they can.
Hey, here's a perspective for how fucked up that is. So,
Mhm.
it's no mystery that the character of Dr. Gregory House is not an ideal doctor,
No.
right?
Hmm.
He's kind of a do whatever it takes to succeed guy.
Yeah.
Well, in that situation, he wouldn't just kill the patient. He would actively try to convince the family to let him do it. Because
Right,
that's
but he doesn't actually do that though. There has been there's actually an episode that deals with that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't.
No, I get it.
Canonically, you're wrong.
Am I? Because I'm pretty sure I remember episodes where he had to do that. I know Chase killed a guy once.
I don't think he did.
Chase, yeah. Chase killed a fucking African dictator.
Huh.
Yeah. House kept it quiet, but, like, wasn't too happy about it.
Whoa. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that episode was dealing with some shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, doctors.
But yeah, can't just kill people because it's convenient, even to save other people.
Yes.
Like, shouldn't have to say that, but here we are.
Here we are.
What's the cooldown on this? A day.
Should probably not kill anyone unless that person is actively threatening your life.
Yep. Or that of somebody else who can't protect themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a proponent of Rule 303.
That's true, that's true.
It can be broken down as if you are in the right place at the right time with the means to act, then you have an obligation to act. The 303 comes from how it was argued to a judge a long ass time ago in the States. Of like, you know, by what right, like, why did you think this guy killed another person to protect somebody? And the guy's like, well, what right did you have to kill him? And the guy said, right 303, referring to his rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I had a gun, that's why.
Oh.
Like, I was there at the time with the tool, and I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I saw somebody was going to be killed and I had a weapon, obviously I would act.
Yeah. I don't remember the specifics of that case. Like, maybe that particular instance isn't even defensible. The point is that it's the origin of the term.
Right. Goja. You are such a creature.
Goja is one hell of a creature.
God. Okay, this morning I was in the bathroom, trying to have a peaceful piss. She breaks in once again. And, like, comes real close with, like, her tail and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just, like, basically in between my legs at this point. I'm like, girly pop, stop it. And then she turns around so her tail tickles the side of my thighs, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, stop that. That's ticklish. Not that I'm ticklish or anything.
No, you wouldn't be.
It's just uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
While realizing that she just exposed a weakness in real time.
Anyway, she sat by, like, in front of me, and was just very uncomfortably staring at me while I'm trying to piss.
Classic.
And it's like, girl, can you not look at me?
Please do not perceive me. I have a shy bladder. Please stop.
It's like, mother, quick, be done with your toilet thing so I can have breakfast. Quick, mother, quick. Hate it.
Pretty funny, though.
She's very adorable.
Alright. Actual day skip. There we go.
Wahoo! Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Yeah. Wahoo! Weehoo!
Yippee-i-oh-I crap.
Aberdeen! Progress the quest already, you motherfucker!
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that as soon as I'm out of here, we will. Right now I'm just thinking about how I can do reinforcements.
You fucker of mothers.
I ain't judging. There's some hot moms out there.
Yeah?
According to the internet, they're in my area.
Hot moms in your area.
Yeah. Which is distinct from hot mons in your area.
What's hot mon?
Mons pubis.
What?
Mons pubis?
What's that?
Pussy mound?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
See what I'm doing there? The joke?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Funny.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're funny.
I'm very funny. Almost as funny as I am attractive. Nobles often look down on commoners and as aristocrats are taught from birth that they are better than the lowborn. This attitude causes quarrels between them and common warriors, and the officers have asked the commander to intervene. So, you can either take the nobles' side, take the commoners' side, or have them compete in a tournament.
Choice effects, please.
Yeah. Siding with the nobles is leadership experience. Siding with the commoners is morale. And you get both leadership experience and morale by having a tournament.
Perfect, that one.
Sela acted as the head judge of the tournament, where everyone was given a chance to prove their worth. The nobles went up against the commoners, and only strength and skill decided the outcome of each fight. Upon witnessing what common warriors were capable of, the aristocrats had no choice but to acknowledge their valor. The tournament served as a bonding experience for the Crusaders.
I'm glad it was so simple.
What helps that most of them are good aligned, even if they're arrogant.
Yeah. I like the idea that I can be the same way that I like lawful chaotic.
Uh-huh.
I
What do you
also like evil good.
Evil good? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey Bob, here's that can of chaotic evil. Sorry, chaotic lawful that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
It's just true neutral.
Yeah, it's true neutral with a sticker over it. It says chaotic lawful.
Evil. Evil friend.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Getting kind of like a wind sound on your side, I think.
Oh, well, that would be because I'm sitting by a fan.
Yeah, that'd be it. You hot over there today?
Mm.
Sorry, that sucks.
It happens.
It does. Still sucks, though.
Yeah. Hola.
Must be nice back home now. I bet my niece is growing so big. My family. I miss all of them so much.
You know, you could go to your family and just not search for your brother, right? What? What was that?
Uh,
Alright, I think we
I'm
actually
just
have
laughing.
to... Ah,
I'm just laughing at his plight. Really.
yes. You are doing that. Oh yeah, we have to try to do some more of these things. What's this one? It's a demonic seal that'll resolve on its own.
Uh,
Oh, I guess we actually have a follow up on Wolbrig. I didn't realize. All right, I guess we have things to do.
yeah. I told you. You just don't listen.
Nope.
So rude.
Mm-hmm.
Very rude.
Let's see. Wolbrig.
Yeah. You are my sunshine. The baby is sunshine. Also the clawiest.
As
The most
clawy as
clawed.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah. She's very adorable.
Getting quite a bit of echo at this point.
Oh no. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now it's gone. Oh, you might have muted.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well then it's fine. Weird. Right. Wolbrig.
Ulbrich. We like Ulbrich around here.
He's alright, yeah.
Damn it.
I really liked what he had to say about Arushale, actually. That was like a insight both into, like, his worldview and an interesting way to look at her behavior.
What?
When we found out that she lied to us about the hag
Mm-hmm.
and knowing about Jerovet's place. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Wildlife has flocked to the village. Cleansing the tree of corruption was worth it, so it seems.
Yeah, so it seems.
Yeah. What was I saying?
What he had to say about,
Right, Aru.
originally, yeah.
When people were deliberating whether it was acceptable that she lied for that purpose or whatever, or whether they could trust her, he's like, well, if you think about it, like, what were your expectations of a demon? That she would lie and betray you? Well, she didn't betray us, so I'd say she's already doing better than we could expect.
Yeah, actually. You're right, that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly kind.
Yeah!
Sir, what was that?
Megalosaurus, which is a moose.
No, I mean that noise that you just made. What was that?
Oh, what noise?
You wait like.
Yeah!
Is it
It's
because
like,
you saw a Megalosaurus?
yeah, these guys are great.
Okay.
I just like how the game recognizes them as the megafauna that they are.
Yeah. You're such a nerd.
I am.
Ugh.
Oh, we got some fatigue. Alright, well.
You got some fatigue. Don't
fatigue-
blame me on this. I like that just for no reason at all, I'm trying to be like, not confrontational, but like, argumentative about it.
Mm-hmm. That as
Look,
you're wont to do.
yeah, it's funny for me,
For you.
specifically.
Yeah. I get that. What was that? I can't tell who that is.
Ulbrig, I think.
Ah. So when I'm just struggling whether or not I should, commit evil, I sometimes look at the clouds.
That's pretty lofty for you, Ulbrig.
Mm-hmm.
Unexpected, but appreciated nonetheless.
Usually looks upset. Oh, this is you. Sorry.
Oh, Ursula looks upset. It seems she has been plagued by dark thoughts since leaving Wintersun. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
A lot of bop recursion.
Hello? Why does it do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
We actually explored this last night, and I thought we'd had it figured out.
Yeah. And suddenly it's not doing that.
Yeah.
Why? It's like I have to remind my device that, like,
I wonder if it's a noise gate.
no.
Like if the
I
noise
have
gate
still.
is open, then it's picking up the
No, I
recursion.
didn't fiddle with anything with the noise gate, so I don't think that would be it.
Yeah. I guess that's the only thing I can think of is that the gate's still open after a sound or there's a background noise, and that's allowing the echo to get caught.
I suppose.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Alright. That mortal, Narvok. I just can't stop thinking about what happened to him and this whole village. It was a real tragedy. Yes, it was. Demons break the minds of mortals so easily. No matter how wise or noble the mortals are. Yeah, it happens. A whole village living in a world of illusion for a century. You know, ever since we left, I keep thinking, what if the same thing is happening to me now? What if I just think I've joined the crusade and I'm fighting against the demons? It's just that what I'm doing here, it all seems so unreal.
Hmm.
Oh, Ruru.
Oh wow, that first one's awful.
Yeah, that first one is. That's. Hmm. Well, if the whole crusade is an illusion, then who am I? Or I kind of want to say 4, but this is the sort of moment where it kind of needs seriousness. And I assume she wouldn't really appreciate that kind of joke at the moment.
I think 4 is okay. I know 5 is not.
Okay. You. Oh, look at 4 as an answer to that. That's so cute. My brother, she is the canon love.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, anyway. You. Usually looks into your eyes confused. Well, this is odd, but I can't picture you as an illusion. Anyone but you. Oh, but what if that thought is a delusion too? Oh, oh, gently touching Urushile's hand. I'm real. I swear it. This is the cutest lesbian relationship. She shivers but doesn't jerk her hand back. She squeezes your palm with her hot, dry fingers. I believe you. You must be real. I don't want to imagine a world where that it's not so.
So, I don't know if it's been brought up, but this is monumental because she's terrified of touching anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Rogue from X-Men of her.
Mm. Poor Rogue. Now you got me thinking about Rogue and Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
Iceman. But, Ursula lets go of your hand. I'll bet Marvok said the same thing to his demoness. I so desperately want to believe you're real. But he wanted to believe too. He also had his doubts, but he chose to wait them away because he wanted to love his demoness. Tell me, how am I any different from him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my queen. Oh, my poor love.
Isn't she
Um,
perfect?
oh,
Isn't she just like the most like laser-focused waifu character?
she really is.
Like she's complex
They
enough to
said
not be just like a sex object, but you can't help but fall in love with her.
she really said she's here. Aw, what a baby. Okay, um, hold on. You just said you want to love me? Ursula's face turns bright red.
I was hoping you'd take it.
She looks away. I I didn't mean to. Well, she inhales and exhales loudly. I do care about you a lot. That's why I was so scared by the things I saw in Winter Sun. It's terrifying to think that love, I mean that such deep feelings could be a delusion.
And of course, she promised to never lie to you again, and so she has to bare her soul to you.
Anyway, the difference is that he lived inside an illusion. And he knew it. You live in the real world and you know it. Do I? Rochelle wrinkles her forehead. I think I do. When you talk about it, everything seems so simple. But when I'm alone again, all the doubts come back. They pile up more and more of them, and by morning I'm back to not knowing what's real and what's not. You should spend more time with your friends and less inside your own head. Mood!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right. The succubus gives you a shy smile. If I get lost in my thoughts again, you'll help me return to reality, won't you?
And that's the beginning of the romance. Good job.
I I love her.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
No,
love her.
she's fucking great.
Oh, I love her. You know,
The crazy thing is, you could still have that romance with an evil character and drag her back to demonhood.
oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh, we got
Energized person.
Lacedons. Hello.
What's a Lacedon?
Like a water zombie.
Oh. Excusez-moi.
I love how energized skeletal caster. That's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should level up for animal companion.
I have been energized. Oh, look at him. Look at him, little angry little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Very good big thief. Very anger, very scary. Actually, please
Yes.
don't mind that I'm doing baby voice at you, Mr. Spilodon. I just
Yeah.
wanted to baby you.
Baby talking to saber-toothed tiger.
Yes. Look, if I can't baby talk at the saber-toothed tiger, what am I even doing?
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
fair. I'm thinking of having this one do combat maneuvers.
Oh man. I would totally what's the word? Baby talk like at a tiger that's about to eat me probably.
Yeah.
Hey little big man,
Little,
you don't want to hurt me, do you?
little big man's really good.
Thank you.
And you were born on, let's say, Gundrun the 12th.
His name is um
This is Wenduog's pet, so what would she call her hunting companion?
she would totally let Ichika name the hunting companion.
Right, what would Ichika call Wendy's hunting companion?
Yay. um uh Ichika would think it would be very funny to name the saber-toothed tiger a cute thing that Wendy has to say out loud in battle.
I mean, she doesn't have to say it.
Oh, that's true. Um
I was thinking Lawn 2 would be funny.
oh nah. Um Beta lawn. Beta lawn. No. Um um oh no.
No.
All the things I can think of are kind of cool.
Yeah.
The thing's name would be Dagger.
Okay.
I'd name it Dagger. It's not very creative, but there you go. What a good boy. Oh, you gotta level them up. So
Yeah.
it's oh, neat.
Yeah, animal companions gain hit dice as you level up. He almost chimed in to say big meow. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's also very good.
Meowth you.
Is Meowth the only Pokemon that can talk?
No, Mewtwo can telepathically speak English. Mew could
Why is
probably do it
Meowth?
too.
Why can Meowth talk?
He canonically in the anime, he learned to talk because he fell in love with a human woman and wanted to express himself.
Oh. Oh. Weird, but oh.
Yeah.
I can kind of imagine that happening.
Hey, Crimson, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Crimson. Hi, Crimson. Wow.
Yeah, so you want to get the
Crimson,
induct to
son of
3 as
Grim.
quickly as possible. It unlocks a ton of feats.
Nice. Howbie.
Echo!
Yeah.
Crimson, son of Crim. That's great. Crimo Crim.
Sorry, my brain right now is doing time. Is going back so much faster that time.
I don't know
And
what
then
the hell that is.
you don't know that Nickelback song?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Wow. Um.
You know, I'm not a fan of their work, right? I know I might not talk
Yeah,
about
you're
it much.
right.
I may not be very expressive about my opinions on the topic. Such an asshole.
It's called "It's Never Gonna Be Alone."
Yeah, I don't know the song.
Yeah, I know you don't. You suck. You're good just with wailing, waffling about in the Shanath? Shanath Arena in Far Cry 4.
I definitely didn't get far enough to know what that is.
Godfather asks, you can give an animal companion use magic device? How can it manipulate the device?
Normally,
With magic.
yeah, normally it can't, but if you polymorph it, it could. Um, there's also a mythic ability that your animal companion, like, use any kind of equipment.
Never gonna be you from this moment on. If you ever feel bad,
Ba-doo ba-doo
I
ba-doo
won't
ba-da.
let you fall.
Ba-da ba-da bum ba-doo.
Stop hating on Nickelback so much, you jerk.
I'm just humming along. How is this hating?
Because you're not humming along in the. You don't even know the song. How can you hum along in a helpful way?
I mean, I'm not interested in helpfulness. I'm just enjoying myself and the lovely melody.
Go away.
That's so rude. I try to engage in the things you like, and this is what I get.
Yes.
Ah.
It is actually quite sad that I know. Um, Yeah, no, I listened to this song a lot.
I mean, it's
You
cool.
gotta live every single day like it's the only one. What if tomorrow never comes? Don't let it slip away. Could be your only one. You know it's only just begun.
Yeah, just go
Every
ahead and spend all your money. Great advice.
maybe you're only one. What if tomorrow never comes?
Didn't bite.
Nope. I think this particular song in the video, it was largely like it's about a dad keeping his promise to his daughter. Like basically just being a
Yeah,
good dad.
well, for some definitions of good.
You're trying to imagine holding a wand in its mouth and casting by biting harder.
That's good. Mm. Yeah, I started enchanting my wands with only like 10 uses. Because that's around when he starts to break it. Like, well, wands are like super durable, aren't they? I mean, yeah, but that's also a
Listen,
Samilodon.
you know, big powerful bite force.
Yeah, pretty powerful. Strong. I'm looking to see if I can find this ability I thought I saw.
Hmm.
It lets you treat
I like
your.
that
God.
crocodiles have incredible bite down force, but not much like open mouth force.
Yeah.
So like if you can tie its mouth
Yep. You wrap
closed,
your arms around its closed mouth, it won't be able to open it.
yeah.
It's still very strong, and it can
Oh
absolutely
yeah, it is.
roll you off of it. But theoretically,
Mm. Like it's known for its death roll and all that, but damn,
I
what a
mean, the
cool
death roll is when
creature.
it's already got you in its mouth.
Man, animals are cool.
Yeah. The feat that I'm looking for, by the way, is one that I thought I saw that lets you treat your um, natural weapons as unarmed strikes to qualify for feat.
Oh.
I'm seeing if I can find here in the list of things improved unarmed strike qualifies for. I really do like the
Shaitan
breadth of.
skin.
Oh yeah, Shaitan style. Uh, it requires Elemental Fist and improved unarmed strike. You gain an extra use of your Elemental Fist per day. And when using this style, your Elemental Fist feats deal acid damage, and you get a bonus to acid damage rolls. Your Wisdom bonus, and that's not just to like your attacks. That applies to spells.
Hmm.
Further, if your Elemental Fist melee attack misses while you're using it to deal acid damage, you still deal the acid damage.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's bullshit.
Like, there's some really good unarmed strike builds for real.
Definitely Shaitan. That's a joke only for me and Malaysians, basically.
I get it. I know what Shaitan is.
Yeah, but like you don't know that that word's used like a cuss word here in used. Yeah, it's used like a cuss word
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that
it's
makes
like
sense.
yeah. Some of the funniest, but like it's almost jokey, but not because like it's fucking hilarious to call someone shaitan. You fucking shaitan. Savage slam.
Yeah, for the grappling build, a whole bunch of shit like that. Stag submission? Hold on. You can quickly subdue an opponent you've charged using special submission hold. When you're in a charging stag style and succeed a combat maneuver to pin a foe, you can also choose to knock the foe prone and deal your attack damage to the... Oh, okay. So it's just putting them on the ground and, like, wrenching their neck.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Do you remember what it's somewhat called?
No.
Are you sure it's under improved unarmed strike?
That's the thing, is I'm not, but I don't know where else I'd find it.
Is it,
Hang on a sec. Tags, attack, and melee. Cut that down a little. Hamachula. Yep, Montilla style. You can catch an opponent. You can catch your opponents on your weapon and hold them in place. Whenever you damage an opponent with a melee piercing weapon, you can immediately make a grapple check. Success has the opponent impaled on your weapon.
All that makes me think that you can further use, like you can just you impale the guy,
Yeah.
and then you charge another person, and you can impale another person on your spear. That's very funny as a thought.
That'd be interesting.
You gotta be real strong for it, though. At least I would rule it that way. Like that would be
Well,
a
it would be
higher.
it would be a different feat, and it would have pretty significant requirements.
Yeah.
But it would allow you to make attack rolls with reach weapon using the Hamachula style while grappling an opponent.
I was mostly imagining as a charge attack. Like you just
Yeah, that'd be
force
fine.
because you're already unbalanced. The enemy is already unbalanced on account of being impaled on your thing. So like
yeah, that'll unbalance them.
so like if you just charge, it doesn't mean like I like I think you may have a disadvantage on attack roll
Oh, I'd give
because
it
you
a
can't
-4
exactly see who
penalty.
you're doing it. Yeah, that would do too.
Or maybe
But
just
yeah,
give
like
them cover, something like that.
but you do have the ability to
I can't find
just
it.
charge a person and attack and further have another person impaled on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's rare.
Yeah. I call it shish kebab position.
Yeah. Ow.
It's funny because it made you hurt.
Out one hole, in one hole, out the other.
Yep.
Ow. Owie.
I called it threading the taint.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
God! Even I hate that!
Jesus. You're horrible. You're a terrible person.
Uh-huh, you're correct.
What if tomorrow never comes? What if tomorrow never comes? Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get you some barding later. Alright. Now that
You'll get
everybody
some
is... I will? Hmm.
What class is Wendy?
Wendy Wog is a ranger fighter.
I see. Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing as a Ruru?
A Ruchelet is an espionage expert ranger and an arcane enforcer.
Cool.
Which is a kind of slayer.
Neat. A Ruru.
Ooh.
I feel like she would like it if I call her a Ruru.
Yeah.
I think it's very affectionate.
Yeah, like it makes her feel special. Well, for a melee weapon, I want it to be a big sword.
Deeran's just called Deer. Really. All the time. Deer. Deeran.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Deeran.
I hope you're having fun at the expense of my name.
Yes, I am. Such a lovely name.
And expensive. You should consider yourself blessed.
I do.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She follows that up with nasty things.
Oh, yeah.
In bracket, nasty sex.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Ichika is a pervert.
Yeah. Maybe something on the lines of him abusing your name during bedtimes. That's got to be an even trade.
Yeah. Ow.
No, that's useless.
My nose.
Oh, acid maw. Hell yeah. Now.
Heroin.
No, yourself, please. And shoot.
Be careful, everyone.
That's bull rush. Trip. Cool. Okay, you should go. What say?
We cause death?
Well, ultimately, yeah. I killed him, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, they're immune to that.
Just run up to them and do a gank.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't be a
Well,
coward.
this isn't the only encounter, is the thing. I'm trying to, like,
Oh.
be strategical.
Look at this guy and his strategy.
That's me.
This
Yep.
guy and his
Little-
strategy.
They call me strategious. They don't call you that. What's wrong with you? No, they totally call me that.
He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the down?
What? No, Dad! What's wrong with you? This is why Mom left you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to Mark's next Thanksgiving.
No, wait, come back, son. Come. I'm trying to share with you this cool thing that I'm doing.
That's the thing, is I could never get over how it sounds completely unhinged.
You said, son, when you grow up, will you be?
Like, no,
No,
he didn't.
Dad.
He didn't say that. That's fucking stupid.
Uh, ow. You know, apparently the Lincoln Park now has a new lead. It's a pretty cool ass girl.
Oh,
She's doing
that's
yeah.
great,
she's
actually. How
right?
Gwar
Right?
of
Cool.
them.
She's a great singer. I've seen her do her stuff, but also the one thing is that she's a Scientologist.
Well,
And it's like, come on.
whatever.
And I'm just hoping that this won't affect much of the lyrics, if any.
I mean, it didn't have any real influence on, like, several actors' works.
Yeah, but acting is easier
Really?
than like is easier to
Bob, acting
not-
is easy to nose over here.
no, the acting is easier to like not show your influence, your religious influence. You know that. You know what I mean.
I did, yeah. Of course I did.
Dick. Whereas, you know, for lyrics,
The best part is that she feels the need to keep explaining. Even though I've already
Lyrics.
admitted that this was in bad faith.
yes, you know, for the lyrics, it'll
Well, do we know that she's writing the songs?
I
Because it's not always the singer.
no, I don't know yet. Yeah. Sometimes it was. I think before this, it was like a Mike Shinoda, the rapper guy.
That makes sense. Almost coming! Run!
Mike Shinoda. I did not know that before this. Mike Shinoda was fucking Fort Minor.
What?
I guess you wouldn't know who Fort Minor is either.
No, I know what Fort Major is, but I assume that's the whole joke.
I have no clue, but that was the name he went by.
Nope, never heard of that. Yeah, sometimes the songwriter's not even in the group. Elton John's band plays Bernie Taupin songs.
I guess
Meatloaf
that this
plays
is where it
Jim
comes
Steinman songs.
Oh.
The odds are against us. I like that. Commander.
But you don't
The
have
odds are against us. I like that.
tonight.
I'm at Edgelord.
Not even when you calm down. No. You're on your own now, believe me.
I've always been on my own.
Shut up, Greyboy. You loser.
Say that to my
That's not
knife.
very nice. Yeah, your knife's a loser too.
I will follow my dream.
Would a loser have a kill count in the 3 digits?
A loser would keep count, yes.
I consider it a matter of
Really
professional
intense.
responsibility.
Continue to keep count.
Let's head out.
Yeah,
I
keeping
like to
count of my
imagine that we have a
kills.
really antagonistic relationship.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, friendly antagonistic relationship.
Yeah, because you both worked in that field. Maybe you think that
Yeah.
working that way is cringe now?
Yeah.
Like killing for
Well,
money?
I mean, no. Ichika wouldn't look down on like killing for money, etc., etc. But like the whole like facade that he's playing out, like if he actually does keep count, she does find that a bit cringe.
Yeah. The thieves stare at you
Really?
fearfully, weighed down by their loot. Why did you chase us?
Hmm. Oh, that took a while for mm, you read that, and then 5 seconds later, I get that page.
Oh,
Hold on, let me just refresh.
sure.
Um, all right. Why did you run?
Have you seen my ugly mug? I mean, these are troubled times. You gotta keep an eye out.
I should probably tell them to leave their loot, shouldn't I?
It's up to you.
Uh, who are you?
No one. No one at all. I'm just passing by.
Uh-huh. Get, get lost, but leave your loot here.
The thieves reluctantly drop their loot on the ground. Fine. Have it your way. Let's get out of here, boys. Got 2,000 gold.
What boys?
Oh, there were a bunch of them. You could only see him, though.
Oh. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just walk right over the traps, you pieces of shit.
They're not activating it.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Fine.
bullshit. Bull flop.
I finished here. Is there more?
Boopy. Boopy doopy.
Yep.
Booper noop. Stop! Steal them! Stop it!
This is...
Let us bide our
It's just stuff. There aren't even any spirits to get mad about it anymore.
Completed.
Come on.
White man.
I mean, if their historical artifacts meant something to them, they would still be here to take care of them.
I'm going to murder you. You know, it would be nice if the British Museum would like
Yeah,
return. its
that is
stolen
literally what I
artifacts.
was referring to.
I know. But it would really be nice if the British Museum would return them.
Yeah.
Why? Where is the thing that he wants to use?
Up here.
The stone thing. I thought we already
Don't
touched it.
try not answering me.
And he was like,
You
oh, there's
failed,
no answer.
tricksy lump of rock. I swear on Pelura's backside, I'll crush you into rubble with my bare hands.
I love him threatening the rock.
Do 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 do. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So what are we saying?
Oh, screen Z froze. For me.
Oh, should I just restart it?
Not so many problem. Hold on. It doesn't help that I have like 24 tabs open.
That might be a problem, yeah.
But look, I am a reader.
Hmm.
I have a lot of tabs open because I need to read.
Have you heard about
I love
bookmarking?
reading. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can even, like, highlight them all and bookmark them together and then open 24 tabs later and read that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm actually feeling a little bit like... I don't know, maybe it's a headache coming on or something, but I kind of feel like I should make another coffee or two.
Yeah? Do you want to go do that now?
I think I'm gonna go do that. Do you need an intermission?
Yeah, I think I'll use an intermission. I need the toilet.
Alright, folks. We will be back in just a jiffy with more of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere, or I'll find you.
Yeah, like Duo. The Duo bird. Hello, fellow nerds. Oh, he's not back yet. How dare he? Hello. Can't believe I'm back and he's not yet. I can't believe him. What a fucking nerd. What a dweeb. What a weeaboo. Excuse me. I assume you can hear me, John. So.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just waiting for my coffee to finish.
Hi, Ann. Hee hee hee. Hi, Ann. Oh, hello, Bob too. Okay, minor, minor, minor. Ouch, but deserved. Oh, stop talking to yourself. Nah, it's okay.
I think you'll find she was talking
No.
about me.
Yeah, I know. But also, she was talking about herself, really. Um. Sometimes it's cringe to talk to yourself like that, but you know what? It's okay from you. Like I said, ow! You don't need to continue pointing that out, John.
You were talking to Koja, you motherfucker. I've been betrayed.
I love when I'm not the only one being betrayed. Look, it's just you don't get respect in your own channel, and that's okay. In the face of our mighty cat overlords, you can only bow. Yes, you're right, though. But yes, hello, my beloved queen. Beautiful. How are you? How was day? Mhm. What do you mean way in the back, Crimson? You're like, you're like on the second row seat.
Alright, I'm back properly. And yeah, Crimson's in the splash zone.
Yeah. It's your favorite place to be. The splash zone.
Oh, hey, Dark Savant, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome.
And M, hello, my sweetheart. I'm going to continue to believe that you called me beautiful because I could use the ego boost. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Yeah,
That's an old
honestly.
meme.
It's okay. It's okay to be old, John. Okay, sidebar. So, I was annoyed that my hair is a little bit too long. And I just didn't want to bother to find a salon to actually do my hair.
You cut your own hair.
So I cut my own hair.
Okay.
And I discovered several strands of white hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh no. But also, if I do end up having more of these, I would like for them to grow in a cool pattern.
Hmm.
Because I am never going to like color my hair. That's just too much of a hassle. And also, like, who cares?
At what
I
age did your
just
mom
want them
start
to grow
graying?
out and cool. Uh, I'm not sure.
Okay. Because if it was older than this, it's probably just because of stress.
It's entirely possible. You mean you like getting splashed? If you know what you mean? Yeah, yeah. I too like getting splashed.
Aw, poor Em.
Look, theoretical relationships are okay too.
Also, they only remain theoretical due to geographical restraints.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, sweeping M off her feet as soon as I reach London.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's.
Right, back to the game. Stop flirting with M, Pop and John. Jeez. You actually have those, but your hair is light enough that it's hard to notice.
Huh.
Yeah, mine's like, yeah, I'm hoping for like, um, so, um, I forgot her name, but she used to work for Bon Appetit Kitchen. Her name's Claire. She has her own channel now, but her gray hair grew in just this one lock of hair. She has, of course, gray hair in other areas, but like it's like salt and pepper growth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one lock of gray hair, sort of like Rogue, I guess.
Hmm.
And that's like natural. She didn't do anything to it. It just grew like that. She said,
Oh wow.
and yeah, and that's radical. I want that.
Yeah. Why not? So the actor, read the line for that. So it's just waiting on you.
Okay. Um, what are you hoping to hear? Oh, well, hmm. Yeah, what are you hoping to hear?
I don't know. Anything but silence will do.
All right, go on. Do it.
Right.
Do the thing.
Don't let me down.
Alfred carefully presses his broad palm against the stone's surface.
Hmm. Oh, Walbrig. I hope things go your way.
That's his god. This time, the stone responds instantly. And not with a faint shimmer like the last time, but with a blinding light. You can make out a winged figure in the radiant glow.
Yes!
Wow.
I knew it! I knew it!
You got an answer?
Not in words, but words are not needed here.
Uh, uh, what was that? What was that? Griffin? Griffin?
It was a manifestation
Oh.
of my god. The first I've seen since I woke up in this mad world of yours. The god is alive, don't you see? And that means part of Sarkoris still lives as well.
Hey? Where does this portal lead?
I have no idea, but I'll find out very soon. Well, are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go, you say. Let's run, say I. Let's fly.
Oh. Hate him.
You know, we're not all
So
griffins,
attractive.
right?
He's so attractive.
Yeah.
There's really no need.
Yeah, Griffin Daddy really appeals to a
Yeah.
very, like, he appeals to a specific, like,
Demographic?
demographic, yeah. Beard is different texture than your head hair, and you love it. That's universal. Because facial hair is body hair, not, like, hair.
Huh?
Yeah. Beards have a different
Really?
texture than the hair on your head.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more like your pubic hair or chest hair.
Don't say that. Pubic chin hair.
Yep. I can't believe my eyes.
Oh,
It's like, there's a different plane where some of Sarkoris has been hiding out.
maybe?
I can't believe my eyes. It's like back at Sarkoris. Let's go down there, War Chief. I want to make sure I'm not seeing things.
Yeah, well, if you're seeing things, then so am I. I don't think we are.
An ancient Sarkorian hymn praising the spirits of nature has been carved into the stone. Yeah, so just heads up, I'm feeling like a shaky, weird feeling of an anxiety attack
Okay.
coming on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's what I was actually noticing earlier when I decided to make a coffee.
Okay.
Is that I was getting ready to have one of these.
Oh, bestie.
Well, Chief, there's something not right about that there horse. The damn thing might be plagued. Well, it's also called a devoured horse.
Might explain a few things.
At least it's not undead.
Yeah. Small mercies? Question mark?
No.
They'll beg me to stop.
Was that Wendy?
Yep.
Wendy.
There was.
Oh, Wendy, thou art interesting.
Alright, so this 2 HD animal has 120 health, which is fucking weird. And also, decrepit boga swarm? Oh, that's another creature. Oh.
What's a boga?
No, I'm not gonna dash. I just might start sweating and not being able to pay attention for like 20 minutes. I don't know what a boga is, actually.
Look it up later. Good job.
Oh boy.
You are adorable. My favorite person.
I'm glad you find my anxiety attack so cute.
You're welcome.
I
I'm
kid.
cute.
You are cute. And I kid.
Look. Corda. Ruru.
Oh man, getting.
Spicy?
What's that?
Getting spicy?
No, look at my hand here.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want an intermission?
I'd have to be a pretty long one. Like I need to go lie down for 20 minutes.
You nerd. Have many head pats.
Thank you, Echoey Pop.
And forehead kisses.
Oh, thank you too. Help! Help! They're gonna get me!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is my line of work.
What?
Scared me.
Oh. What's up with these swarms? What the hell are they doing?
You know, that's a good question. Hey, Ulbrig. Why do you have swarms in this weird village of yours? I don't know. This isn't my village.
Yeah, he just got here too.
Each is like being unreasonable about it. It's me who's being unreasonable about it, really.
Oh, I think you're fine.
No. I mean when about Ulbrig.
Ah!
Um,
Well, I still think you're fine.
wow. Fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, both as an appraisal and in the sex way.
Yeah?
Yeah. So one of the reasons Smilodon's so good is you might have noticed it can do a full attack at the end of a charge.
Yep. That's that is pretty nutty.
I basically built my first character around that as a Bizada.
The animal companion thing or the charging thing?
Charging and doing a full attack at the end of a charge. I took a bunch of abilities to make charging stronger, give me like status effects when I charge, and as many attacks as I could. And on a good turn, such as the first turn I had against Baphomet when I fought actual Baphomet, I brought him down to half health and left him on the ground and unable to stand up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's rude.
I'm sweating over here, bestie.
Oh, it's okay.
It'll abide eventually. I'm real sorry, folks.
It do be like that. Be sorry. Not even to chat.
Well, they didn't tune in for this.
I suppose.
I know I probably shouldn't
Oh,
worry
man.
about it, but that ate me.
Yeah. Felt.
Yeah.
So chat. This morning, I woke up from rather interesting dream. Slash somewhat of a nightmare, but
Oh, yeah.
it's one of the milder ones compared to my usual fare. Because such is my life. I have a usual fare of nightmares. Anyway, His dream was disjointed in narrative, which is another thing um that's not usual with me. Usually, when my nightmares have a pretty clear narrative.
Yeah, your nightmares are like
Um,
weirdly well written.
yeah, that's why I think I would be a pretty great horror writer for a video game or anything really. James Wan can. James Wan is a movie director, so it has nothing to do with this. But I just wanted to mention his name. Anyway, but yeah, his particular dream, for some reason, the the only thing that was constant in this dumb dream was a stupid vending machine and the contents within it. Because it started off pretty normal, in which I was on a vacation with my family, and this vending machine was there in this weird resort compound thing. Um, I visited this vending machine a lot, observed that it changed its contents daily, and it didn't interest me until finally there was the most ludicrous looking cookie ice cream sandwich. Like it looked like it would be the sweetest, richest thing to bite into that I would be sickened of in 2 bites. And also will hurt my teeth because but I'm just not a very sweet tooth person in general, so you know, but it looks awesome. I wanted to buy it, but not the whole thing. And lo and behold, it's like the vending machine person knew there would be someone like me who would want only half of that cookie and didn't want to buy a whole thing only to give the other half to another person.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like only to give but 2 bites to another person, you know?
yeah.
So just bought the half. And weirdly enough, instead of this it, generally hotel like lobby area where this vending machine and I were, I'm suddenly now like in this old traditional Malay home. Um, it's they're typically mostly wooden. They're houses on stilts. Um, it's mm, it's got long and pretty wide, honestly, uh, windows that have shutters and have railings because children can easily just fall out of that particular window because that's even if not for the railing, but yeah, helps to keep the house cool. And it's one of those places that I've only ever visited and like stayed a few nights in. And my personal opinion of those homes is that it's nice to stay in. It's amazing skill shown by the people who built the house.
Yeah.
But like um, it's one of those things where in the daylight it looks warm and welcoming, but really menacing at night.
Okay. Yep.
That's, yeah,
So
and
it's like really
and
nice architecture, but perhaps a little stilted.
yeah, like it's beautiful and like so Malay architecture is generally characterized by um like floral carvings into whatever we build. We like floral designs. We like and wood, and then there's curved roofs, etc., etc. Whatever, really nice, gorgeous, love it. would never want to stay for too long in it because, especially in a house like that with its windows, as a child, and on account of growing in a supernaturally inclined society, I'm never fond of looking out windows in your in a kampong type house.
Right.
That's the name of the that type of home, kampong type house, um, because often villages like these, the closest source of light would be at nearby the road or your own porch light, right? So if you've turned off your porch light, the outside looks extremely dark. Me no likey that.
Right.
And in this dream, it sort of took that imagery that I had in my mind of this particular area to its natural extreme, where the outside just looks like it's the abyss.
Yeah.
And so the only spaces that existed was within these rooms and or this house. And that sensation is not fun as a thought. And also to experience in the dream wasn't very fun.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it would be.
Um,
So when do we get
but
to
yeah, and
the?
surprisingly,
Sorry.
listen. Then surprisingly, in this dream, I have a sister
Right. Yes.
who's married. Now this brother was real weird. I was like, okay, I had this weird low console table that I wanted to get, and I was like, hey, I need help with this, and look, brother-in-law, can you help me with this? And he's like, oh, brother-in-law, huh? I like the sound of that coming from you, and I'm like, I don't like you saying it like that,
Just call me Oni
giving me
San.
real Onitsukan vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, for some reason, in this weird kampong house, we still have that dumb vending machine here. Which, the vending machine followed me, eh? Um, Went back to it, and I'm suddenly back at my home. And again, it is extremely dark in my home. Like, I guess Dream Me didn't want to turn on the lights, or I just couldn't turn on the lights. But like, it was an unnatural sort of darkness. Went to investigate the outside, and lo and behold, the outside weirdly purple blue,
Oh.
which was a little weird, right? Um, Fully went outside and realized people were panicking or crying on the ground and like uh crying. And then I look up into the sky and the moon was shattered
Right.
and we could see the moon constantly. Yeah. The sky was a weird pink, purple, blue. Like the sky was bruised.
I kind of love the moon being shattered with no explanation.
Yeah.
Like that's so menacing.
Yeah. And I'm like freaked out, right? Because why the fuck is the moon shattered? This doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm like, and I go back in, and that dumb vending machine is still there in the corner with new snacks in it. And I'm like, okay. And then, so inside my house, it's still dark. I didn't turn on the lights. And then, um, so you can see my kitchen. Well, we can see my dining room through uh, through the hallway in entrance in my living room. Just enough of it. And back there, I then see like a twin light, like in in the like illuminating a bit of the darkness in the back there. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I guess it whatever that was saw me too. And and then I heard it say like, "What are you doing there?" And I'm like, oh fuck, it saw me. And I was like, maybe this would be like a video game. In front of my door, when you enter my house, there's a couch.
Yeah.
So I hid behind the couch,
Perfect.
hoping,
Line of sight broken.
hoping this would work. Yeah, line of sight broken. No fucking way this thing would see me, right? Why are you hiding? Says the thing. I see you, says the thing. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's a fucking lie. It's a liar.
That's just Kim Kutsuragi talking to fucking Harry. Why are you hiding? We can all see you.
Why are you hiding? But yeah, it's right there. Then it nearly catches. It nearly catches me. I juke it. I run for my room because of course I run to my room for safety.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hide in the bathroom. You can tell that I got caught by the monster in this nightmare.
Again, so many cool ideas in that nightmare.
Yeah. Disjointed little
I get a lot of Bob
non-story.
Dream. I don't know, vomit.
Journal?
Yeah, journal.
Yeah, journal's a nice word for what I do.
Yeah.
We try to hide, but the monster has wall hacks. I know! What a fucking cheater!
Alright, so we've got a new character. I'm starting to feel better, by the way.
Good. I'm glad.
Also, thank you so much for that excellent time buying.
I know what you're talking about.
So, Yasena, that's this headed lady.
Mage?
So if you wanted to do like an accent, this is your chance.
Now you do her.
I'm already doing Ulbrich. I don't want to have conversations with myself.
That's true. Fair enough. I told you. No mages! The young woman shakes a lock of dark hair out of her face and casts a look of frustration at the big man in worn Numerian armor. She is breathing heavily after the battle. See, Numerian just makes me think of Numenor
Okay.
of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. A little different.
I think. A little different, but you know.
Numeria. Once a rising power poised to unite its neighbors under its banner, today Numeria has fallen into decay. Here, savagery and science exist side by side. Amid the wreckage of a crashed starship from a distant world, technomancers from across Galarian flock to research and exploit the technological wonders from within the otherworldly ruins. Meanwhile, tribes of primitive barbarians cling to age-old tradition and eschew technology in favor of their own raw skill and martial prowess. What are you laughing at?
Em says I'm making her inexplicably Welsh.
There is a nation. This is a nation where, under the auspices of technological advancement and the betterment of civilization, a few select rule a subjugated nation as despots and tyrants, placing their own power and continued reign above the well-being of the citizens.
Oh,
They got alien technology and barbarians.
that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, Numeria's rad.
Numeria. Okay.
Sigvorn. That's a good That's a good pick. Let's see if I can get my hands on that for
What, as a name?
no, character profile picture for these games. That's a good one. Sigvorn. I can't really do Norse. Come now, Isa. The warrior wipes the sweat from his brow with his broad hand and shakes his head. There's no irritation in his calm voice, only wariness. I received reports about the hunger that moves at the south gate. I have no time to stop and think.
I see. Um, the Green Z is taking a long time to catch up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you vote, unless you had just clicked on the continue button.
There was a few seconds between that and your response.
Okay. Well, make sure you do next time. Ugh, stench of sorcery. She makes a show of wafting away the air in front of her face. I can hardly hear Serena through it. Oh, the goddess is displeased. I'm sure she is. With my accent.
Yep. Well, I'm sorry, Isa. Next time, before I ride off, I'll have a good old think first.
With the goddess.
I'll just let the demons run amok on Gundrun. The big man shrugs. And forgive me for stinking. Come the next beating day, I'll make sure to scrub my armor.
That feels kind of flirty. Are you guys flirting?
Hard to say.
Her expression turns pained and she raises her narrow hand sharply in the air. Enough. Talking to you is impossible. You're behaving like a barbarian in front of our visitors, too. Her amber eyes lose some of their frostiness as she surveys her party. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Someone may have forgotten how to act like a chieftain, but I still remember the laws of hospitality. Welcome to Gundrun, travelers. Serena promised to lead you here, and here you are. Thanks.
The warrior casted
Wonderful.
a brazen glance at you.
Mhm.
So, you're them then. The Outlanders from the Easy Prophecies. If you come in peace, then you are well met.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hmm?
Scary? He's an interesting fella.
Are you not seeing the transition?
Not yet.
No. Here, I'm gonna stop screaming and then share again, see if it helps.
Okay. It might.
Can't hurt.
It is just, I think it is just this phone. It is very slow.
Yeah.
It's only a phone. So, in case folks don't know, I stupidly dropped my phone. So I'm using an older
Carelessly.
phone. I stupidly dropped my phone.
You stupidly call
and
yourself
so-
stupid.
Yes. And so I'm having to do this on my older phone. And my eternal gripe with the constant renewing of technology. All. Well, I don't mind that technology advances. It's the fact that it makes phones from not even 10 years ago
obsolete.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Wonder if they planned for that.
probably. So we'll buy new shit. Bop, head, what?
Bop headroom moment.
Headroom?
Headroom. Like Max Headroom, but Bop.
I have no idea what that means.
If it is Max Headroom reference, it's pretty old. Props to anyone who's old enough to get that reference. Fair enough.
Wow, can't believe this. I'm being, I'm being age discriminated. And welcome home. She smiles at Ulbrich.
Yeah, it's
That's
ageism
such a
to know.
nice thing.
It's ageism to know things that you don't.
It is. You were expecting us.
She was expecting you. The man in Nubarian armor casts a sidelong look at his companion.
Mm, I see. I see. Well, what to say to that?
I'm so sorry. This is
It was
taking.
very... Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, phone. Yeah, we both would. She glares back at the warrior, but a smile quickly returns to her face. The great Serena caught the scent of one of your party during the heavenly hunt. Many nights passed. It was you. Her gaze fixes on Ulbrich. The moment you awoke, Serena knew. Oh, spirit of old Sarkoris is strong in you. I can sense it now, too.
Well, that's just because I haven't had a bath lately either.
Laughs and whippersnapper.
Hmm?
You loved that show as a kid, even though most people say it was horrifying? Oh. Was it horrifying?
I didn't really.
Why did people say it was horrifying?
I'll let
Was
him
it
answer that.
adult themed?
Serena, you see. Never heard of that goddess. Well, that's no surprise to me. Got a lot of them. Trailing off, Ulbrich strokes his beard. Well, had a lot of them, I should say. In the old days.
Oh, this poor guy.
Yeah, what happened to him is a nightmare.
Yeah,
Like, everything's gone. In the worst horrifying way.
yeah. It's like it's like a very expanded version of like, waking up and realizing you have no memories.
Yep.
It's like it's that sort of fear, I guess.
Well, it's waking up and you have all of the memories, but no one else is around.
Yeah. But it's rare that that happens to anybody in real life.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that you don't know her, goddess. What matters is that she knows you. Yeah, thanks.
I can't argue with that. And if she knows me, maybe she knows my god as well. How did I wrong Irva? Why won't he answer me?
Maybe because he's dead?
We're pretty sure we saw. Well, he can't be dead because he can still turn into the
Oh, right, the
thing.
griffin.
Griffin.
That's true. Serena knows all. She will most certainly help you. Who are you? Yeah, who are you people who are like offering Oh, I'm not really offering help. You're like, ooh, the prophesize. The prophecy. It is real. Uh, mhm. The woman proudly steps forward, partially blocking the warrior. I, I am Yesena, the shaman of this tribe, guardian of our traditions, spiritual mother, and conduit of the will of the last goddess Sarkoris. Oh God, that's a lot to hold on your shoulders.
Yup. The man politely ducks his head. And I am Sigvrun, the chieftain of this place.
Mm. Oh, I kind of ship them.
Except they're not related.
Oh, that would be awkward.
Mm-hmm. Although some would find that extra hot, I guess.
I guess. More like a headman. Sarkorian chieftains don't drop elbows with mages. They don't wear Numerian metal on their chest. The shaman points a delicate finger at Siegvorn's armor.
Are you criticizing him for protecting the tribe?
Right?
For the first time, a shadow of irritation passes over the man's face. No, I am the chieftain, Isa. I've been protecting this town with my weapon in my hand for going on 10 years already. And I'm going to keep doing it, even if you think everything I do, every breath I take, even the way I scratch my ass is wrong. Even
There
if
you go.
our ancestors spit on me from the skies above, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah. There you go.
Hell yeah!
Tell her. Tell her, Sigvorn.
Hmm.
The main character was a human who had his consciousness downloaded to a computer and could only talk through a TV. Oh, that is a little horrifying as a concept, actually. I don't want my consciousness in a TV. What you think others find horrifying is the inhuman movements of the person on the TV and his random digital stuttering when talking.
I remember the stuttering
Oh.
thing. That was a little odd.
Isena exhales heavily. We are the leaders of this town. These are the last inhabited lands of old Sarkoris. We take pains to preserve our heritage. Yeah. But when but needs must, Isena. You don't just refuse a useful upgrade to your weaponry.
Yeah, it's a very barbarian thing. Like, barbarian honor is a very individualistic thing as much as it is tribal. And if she believes that that is wrong or evil, then that is the way it is for her. Just like for him, he believes that whatever he needs to do to protect the tribe is the right thing to do, and you're never going to convince him otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really undo a barbarian to change their mind. A good example of this is actually in the Legend of Dritz books.
Oh,
Wolfgar
speak on it.
is a barbarian from the from like the frozen north area of I forget what it's called. The human settlement is 10 towns, and it's north of the spine of
Okay.
the world. Icewind Dale. He's a
Okay.
barbarian from the Elk tribe of the Icewind Dale, and he took part in a raid on the Ten Towns that was rebuked by a coalition army and like the dwarves from Clan Battlehammer fighting alongside them.
Mhm.
Wolfgar was only like 16 at the time, and he personally got his stomach cut open. Or no, he got his shit knocked out
Oh.
by Bruenor Battlehammer himself, who didn't
Ooh.
want to kill a child, so just knocked him out.
Ooh.
He was already 7 feet tall at the time. The guy's massive, but he was lanky.
Ooh.
3-year time skip, and Bruenor gave him a 3-year, basically, slave duty. But that was really just a pretense to teach him a trade, which was smithing, and how to, like, respect, like, the dwarves and, like, sanctity of life and shit. Basically, did some dad shit. And then he sent him off
That's
to
cute.
meet Drizzt, who lives off on his own in Calvin's cairn because he's a dark elf and edgy. And Drizzt is supposed to teach him how to fight. And he won't respect Drizzt because Drizzt is so small. It's like, I am the largest barbarian. Like, I'm so much bigger than you. You couldn't teach me anything.
Mhm.
And he,
I guess that's a fair assessment.
yeah. But then after Drizzt put a sandwich on his back and starved him to death, he,
No.
not really, no. That's just a way of saying he absolutely dominated him. He
Okay.
forced the big motherfucker to admit, okay, maybe there's more to fighting than hitting hard.
Yeah.
Drow Ranger,
Well, I'm
Ultimate
glad
Edgelord. Did you know that was the first, though?
What? That was the first what?
Drizzt was the first good Drow Ranger, and the first Ranger that would use two-weapon fighting style.
Oh.
They released the two-weapon fighting style as a part of AD&D 2nd Edition simultaneously with the release of the Crystal Shard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot going into why people like got really into and copied Drizzt a lot, because it was at the time very new and cool.
Dritz Stewarden. What a weirdo.
He's a monk now.
Really?
Yeah, after his goddess outed herself as a massive racist, he decided to renounce her and go try to find another meaning in life, and he wound up at a monastery.
Mhm. That's pretty cool. Well, goddess, I don't like you because you're a fucking racist, and I don't want no part of that.
That's painful, alright. Like preserving a boot that's lost a pair.
Oh,
What about you, strangers? Aren't you going to introduce yourselves?
I am Ichika, Knight Commander of the Crusaders, leader of the 5th Crusade.
Really? If I'd known, I would have put my dress armor on. Oh,
It's
wait.
okay.
I don't have any. Barbarians don't really respect that kind of shit.
Look, he asked me who I am, and that's the full title. If he doesn't like it, he can eat shit.
Yeah? Oh, Godfather, just to clarify, it's not that she hates, like, most races. One of Maliki's teachings is that goblin kind can't be trusted and should be exterminated in order for a peaceful society to exist. He doesn't think that they're capable of good, and that they're really just a blight. And Driss learned this, like, right after meeting a goblin who was actually quite cool and nice to him. Yeah, Godfather, it's bad. Like, every god has flaws in Forgotten Realms. That just happens to be a particularly genocidal one.
Ooh.
To be fair, Corellon the Raytheon thinks the same about orcs, so...
Yeah. But they're orcs, though. Kidding. Anyway. It's Serena. Who is that? Hi, Kocha. Hi, baby. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, big stretch. She did a big stretch. Oh, so cute. Okay, sorry, I'm done. Oh, you know her, trust me. She smiles cryptically. Serena is one of the most remarkable beings you have ever met in your life. But we will have time to talk about her later. Not here, not now.
Well, that's
Okay?
unsettling. So I haven't done this either. This is all new to me.
Yeah.
What kind of answer is that? You say this Serena's of yours brought us here. Well, it must have been for a reason. Take us to her.
Yeah. Do that. It's real concerning when they posit this Serena as a god and they're like, oh, you know her. You've met her or something like that.
Yeah. Like, what is this, a Rilu Vorlesh? Like, what are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm. Patience is a virtue. You will see Serena, I'm sure, but it might be difficult. Either way, before you go to her, you should visit the town. A tiny but still living piece of Sarkoris. God.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'd almost lost hope of seeing fellow Sarkorians alive ever again. I nearly went mad with grief when I saw the stone of voices went silent, and there was no one to answer me.
Yes! Oh, yes! Max did that! Yes, Koja does the same too. I love when she stretches and also does a meow. Yeah. Definitely does come out more like a squeak. Like Koja's one sounds like "mah,"
Excellent.
and it's just, and I just want to pass out every time I hear it. Oh,
Oh boy.
cats! I love cats. Koja, you have to live like 20 years. Oh, you can't imagine how delighted we were when our stone son became to life. There'd always been silence as far as I know, and suddenly... The shaman's voice wavers. Yeah, kind of a... Very good, very good, very good.
The point is, today you are a guest of Gundrun. You will see Serena later. Soon, but not until she herself wishes it.
Okay. Whatever you say, good sir. Where are we?
That's a good question.
Ah.
Wow, what a non-answer.
She sweeps her arms out wide in a fluid gesture, setting her bracelets jingling melodically. This is Gundrun, the last stronghold of Sarkoris, the land that will resurrect our great homeland's former glory. Aha,
Hey, but where is it?
that was useful.
Like,
We're on the
where
map, though.
is it on the map, or is this a demi-plane?
Oh yeah, demiplanes exist in this setting.
Yeah, they do. The warrior continues, echoing her passionate tone. A patch of barren
And
land on the very edge of the world. Thank you, Sigvern! Immediately! I like this guy a lot more than her.
oh, very useful.
a,
Much
li-
more useful answer, thank you.
a little town of refugees, and worth as much as a beggar's spittle on a country road. His voice becomes serious.
Oh,
And our home, which we will fight for till the last of our blood is spilled.
yeah. I ain't doubting that. I'm sure you will.
I look at the two of you,
I
and I don't know what to think. Part of me feels like I never left home. You talk like we talked. You look like you could be my own kin. But at the same time, you're as strange as you are. As you just came down from the moon.
mm.
And you are just
Oh,
as
Rick.
confusing for us. You and I look of an age. I might even be slightly older. But then again, you're also old enough to be my great-grandfather. And you saw Sarkoris back when it was still green. It's enough to make your head spin. Should I talk to you like you were just another townsman? Pay my respects to you as an honored ancestor. Oh, none of that now! Honors and ceremony is the last thing I need. A fair amount of time's gone by, I know. There are a lot's changed in the world. But we chanced to meet, and we accepted each other. And if we seem strange to each other, well, no matter. We'll get used to it.
No, Brig, you are a creature.
He is... I really like how, despite him being kind of superstitious and ignorant, he's otherwise written as a very wise person. Like, he considers everything.
Yeah. Also a genuine person too, as far as I can tell.
Oh, yeah. There's not a deceitful bone in him. Which is, like, maybe a little ironic, but also very common with chaotic neutral barbarians.
Mm. Might be. Hmm. I like to think that he's at least a little bit what's the word? Mischievous. I think he can do a good mischief.
He might. But he's more about the war, battle, and taking care of people.
How did this place come to be? Explain yourself. Kojan. My one, my dear, my absent love. Oh. She loves for free.
Still not seeing it?
It was frozen.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure.
Origins are linked to the fall of Old Quarters. It is a story of the sorrowful days when the caravans of refugees, dreaming of salvation, reached out to Ustalav. Who's Ustalav?
Ustalov. The immortal principality of Ustalov. What a good name. Is a fog-shrouded nation of countless horrors, and a once proud realm that suffered under the clawed hands of the Whispering Tyrant for centuries.
I also like the Whispering Tyrant.
Yes, that's good too. The immortal principality of Ustalov has big Democratic People's Republic of China energy for some reason.
Yeah, it does. You're right. Oh. Right. Damn.
Yeah. Back then, our ancestors didn't know that our neighbours were, how shall I put it, none too honourable.
I see.
Our people were looking for a place to sleep, a piece of bread, but they were met with a wall of pikes.
Oh. Yeah. They do tend to do that to refugees. People really hate refugees. Um,
Yeah, they.
the Ustalavs didn't want to let the refugees in, and so our people were forced to turn back. And Gundrun, a small fishing village on the border, became the refugee for these poor souls. Well, that's good.
Yeah, a good 100 years have passed since then, and to this day we are none too fond of Ustalavs, to put it mildly. And rightly so. Of course, I'm not one of those to claim that every person from Ustalav is a rotten scoundrel. No, that's nonsense. It's every second person.
Are you sure?
There are some good ones, what I'm saying.
He nods, and this is the first time you've seen these two agree on anything so far.
You should meet Sergei, he is a good one.
Yeah,
He knows
Sergey
his
is
place.
a good one. Sergey is just a very cute boy who they both like.
Man, you turned this into fucking fanfic immediately.
Yeah, obviously, these two are like fanfic material, enemies to lovers type crack.
Or just enemies.
Man, yeah. I mean, you can fuck your enemy.
Oh yeah, hate fucking.
That's sexy.
It is. I agree.
I want to hear your story about the demise of Sir Chorus. That feels a little bad to ask about, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth asking because we only know our version of it. Oh, it happened a
Jesus.
long time ago. 100 years have passed since the demon hordes destroyed our shining land. Not a day goes by that I do not grieve for it. My heart's wo- my heart's wound still bleeds. I imbibe the pain with my mother's milk. Jesus Christ, that's a weird thing to say.
Let's get her. Get her. Wouldn't you have imbibed something useful? Like which mushrooms are safe to eat, or when is the best time of year to plant turnips? Everyone's murmured commentary trickles into the conversation. Get fucking owned!
Get her! Get her! I like this guy.
You too.
He's my favorite. Yeah, they are so slated for like enemies to lovers. He totally has a thing for her, and she too, but she's too prideful for it, and he doesn't think she would go for it. Look, man, I write fanfic. This is what I do.
Now they just meet twice a
And this
week to
one,
fuck it out.
oh, nice, big climb. Sorry, Koja climbed up from the floor to the table, and it made this really big thump thump noise.
Oh yeah?
she's like she's like 4 kilograms. She's a big girl. She's so fat. Anyway, and this man has the blood of Sarkorian chieftains flowing through his veins. You should have spent so long roaming as a sellsword, Sigvorn. The ways of those ungodly Numerians are set too deeply in your mind.
So he was a Numerian sellsword. Well,
Izena casts a withering look at Sigthorn. I don't
Sorry.
know, I feel like it's good that he um did everything he could to get money for his people.
yeah.
And I think you're being a little bit tough on him, Izena.
As I said, she's got an idea of how things ought to be. That's not going to change.
Yeah.
It's interesting how, like, I don't know, I love barbarian, like, ethics and honor and, like, the way that they structure their society. Because, like, yeah, they have a hierarchy, but it's like whoever's the strongest. And if they have a hereditary chief, that's only until a stronger person takes it from him and becomes the new hereditary chief. Anyway. You're both right in your own way. And you're both idiotic children in your own way, too.
Oh,
You're,
take
you're,
that.
you're drilling a needle in each other, just like we did in my clan.
Yeah,
And
take that.
well, also the subtlety of his, like, diplomacy here. You're both idiotic children, just like we used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Soften the blow.
Yep.
Good boy. Good boy. Can you finish the story about Sarkoris? Like Ichiko feeling impatient about this. Like, you were in the middle of the story, please. Please continue. Hi, Ko-chan.
Like, oh yeah,
Ooh,
sorry,
cat.
spirits, you know.
Oh, I
You
thought
can't-
I like.
You can't
Sorry, I
just.
just imagined that stuff. How what's his nuts? Camellia.
Yeah. No,
He's like-
very much.
Okay. Right, Sarkoris. Sarkoris should have endured for 1,000 years, but it fell in a single night. It must have been the will of the gods. Was it?
I mean, I guess it was the will of two gods. Well, one at the time, it would have been
Discari?
Discari. Sarkoris fell in a single night because he had turned a blind eye to the cult of Descari for too long. And the will of the gods had nothing to do with it. It was the will of Avilu Vordesh.
Yeah.
Devious
That's a better
scum!
answer. Right,
Ulrich spits on the ground.
Yeah, we met her. For some reason, she was helping us.
Yeah, she's got some shit going on, and it's not clear what her goals are, but I don't think it's the same as Discari.
Apparently not. She's a weird one, that lady. My baby. Anyway.
Yeah.
Her face twists with resentment. Oh, that name. I don't want to hear it. May it sink into oblivion. After that one, how could anyone trust a mage? By the usual meter of trusting anyone at all, really.
As she's saying this, you just see Woljif doing, like he's like juggling balls of light or whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, hell with those
I can see
wizards.
Yeah, fuck them wizards.
At the right time, and
Um,
in the skilled hands, any tool can be useful. He shrugs, as if the argument
agree.
is now settled. To be fair, it is settled. You're the chieftain. what she thinks, it's great that she can express it, but it also doesn't matter.
What a complicated little life they have.
Yeah, no, barbarians are fucking fascinating. Freedom of expression, but also do what you're told. Live for yourself individualistically, but help the tribe.
Okay. Well, who were we fighting just now then?
We don't really know ourselves. We call those creatures the hunger that moves. Small demons stuff themselves inside the skin of a dead man. Off they go. Disgusting. Holy shit, are they Wendigos?
I don't like the thought. So probably, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's horrifying. I guess so.
Hmm. Wow. I don't know why it's struggling so much with Screensy.
It's just the way it is right
Sorry
now.
again.
Hey, it's fine. Seriously, okay.
They didn't always come so close to the town. We haven't had cause to look into them before now. Before now. Oh. Yeah, that is a bit of a concern. So, I'll go have a jaunt around your little town. How about that?
The warrior perks up, stretching and flexing his muscles. You're right. We haven't done enough talking. We have done enough talking. We can't hang around all day, can we? Isa, you stay here if you want. But I've got the trade councils. Sigvord offers a nod of farewell and strides off, his troop following behind him. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's an interesting character.
He's cute, Islena. Sure you don't want to bang him?
I also appreciate how like
Sure you're not already banging him?
the two distinct like ethnic groups of barbarians that you typically see in D&D are represented between the two. Like he's the Viking type, while she's like the First Nations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was neat.
It does give that vibe. Okay, internet. If you would like to not be a little bitch, that would be absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I see you can't wait to get a look at our town. But give me just a few more minutes. There is something you want to know without delay. Any reason why you had to wait for Sigvorn to leave before you tell us?
That's very distinctly what she seemed to be doing.
You've appeared on our doorstep at a difficult time. An unknown sickness has swept through our town in recent days, and Sigvorn has quarantined Gundrun's right bank.
Hmm.
Ah, that is pretty important to know, yes.
Oh.
Now, what is this? I wonder what sort of sickness it is.
Yeah. Well, I can't say that his decision here is promising.
Yeah. I wanted to heal the sickness using the Great Serena, using the power of the Great Serena, but Sigvorn won't even let me near the afflicted. He packed them all into one building and put a guard on the door. He sent off for a healer from Numeria, and now he's just waiting for them to arrive. But will the sick last that long? Probably not.
Like I said, the way he handled it isn't inspiring confidence.
I see why you've been short with him. I suppose it's not the worst idea, but is there not a better way?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is that he doesn't want to risk their only, like, healer getting sick
Healer?
and dying.
Yeah. If only someone could convince that bull-headed man to let me help. But it's not just that. There's no way to reach the other bank now. I trust you will find a solution. I'll see you later at Wolf's home. Our conversation is still to come.
Well, thankfully, we've got a healer.
Yeah. And a paladin who can't be sick.
Well, we'd have to go change her in, but yeah. And also, Deeren is the most healing healer that's ever healed.
I love Deeren.
He's heal maxing. That's a nice town. I like this layout.
Min-maxing. What did I say just now? In an alternate... Not just now, like earlier. Like in an
Move along,
alternate world.
Sierta. Don't make my job
Another
harder.
world where I am...
Please, my mother's on the other side.
evil.
Hold.
What is this?
I can't see a thing. Catching this sickness is the last thing I need. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go on. Sorry. Didn't realize there was dialogue.
That's okay.
It took too long to update. I know, I was done, really. Koja, come here.
The barkeep called for us. Don't see him.
Oh, this game.
I should change our lineup.
I really like this village.
Yeah, me too. Like a nice design.
Watch me go into Valheim and build this exact place.
Oh, totally. Like it's even in the right style.
I love Valheim.
I want to. It's just missing something, and I don't know what.
It is. I don't know what either, but it's got what I need from it, so the best.
Yeah, like the things that it's good at, it's doing super good. There's just something off but if it was there, I think I would be super, like, into it. Like, I can
Although I have a feeling that if at some point I get into Minecraft, that might be the end of my Valheim days.
I'd be willing to get back into
fine.
Minecraft if you wanted to fuck around with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you were saying?
I was gonna say, for other games I didn't care for, or like that are missing something, I can often point to it. Like Craftopia's building is a little bit like something to be desired. But like I don't really know what my issue with uh,
Valheim?
Valheim is yet. Like it's not even it's not
Yeah.
bad. It's just lacking somehow.
Maybe the recent updates might have changed something enough to like make a difference.
Maybe.
I've heard they've changed a lot. There's like an active dungeon now for you to explore.
Okay.
The Mistlands are a thing now too, and the Ashlands.
Yeah, I heard about the Ashlands and the Mistlands.
Okay, Isina. Isina offers you a friendly nod. You chose an auspicious hour to appear on our doorstep. Wolf's home welcomes its guests. Uh-huh.
Obrigolesk, servant of the heavenly griffin, knocking at your door. Yeah, cross the threshold to Wolfzone.
Aw, they have this sort of thing. Oh,
It's the traditions.
you are welcome. You are a welcome guest in this house. Come in. It's an honor to have you. I love her.
Ulbrich looks at the shaman in surprise, so he expected a different response. Laughing, he wags his finger at her. Surely you don't let a visitor from another tribe in so easily. What if I wasn't who I claimed to be, but some Oaklane or Fae? You should have tested me. Ask me some question to catch me out. But anyway, you've bidden me to come in. So, I'll come. But you should thank the gods
Not
that
yet.
this time I am who I say I am.
I'm going to guess she's going to reply with something like Serena. Serena has assured me that you are not, or something. I didn't know. The shaman lowers her head like a little girl apologizing to her teacher. I keep the old ways, but so much has been lost. Thank you for pointing out my error.
Yeah, they understand each other. He wasn't trying to berate her, he was trying to teach her.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why did you call me? I suppose they find the monsters at the gate. How could I not? How could I not? She cocks her head to one side and gives you a friendly and open smile. Uh-huh. What do you want? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not accusing her of anything, but it's just, yeah, alright, what do you need from me? It's a video game. Give me your quest. People's niceness don't come for free in this world. Except for Ember. Ember's is free.
Healers is frequently free too.
Tila's is frequently free, yeah. You are all that fills Serena's visions these days. The visions come to me one after another, and in each one I see you and the one who walks beside you. Deeren?
Woljif?
Like who? Who
Yeah.
walks beside me?
Which one? We've got a bunch. The adult child or the psychopath?
Tell me not the psychopath. That's concerning. I don't want that psychopath nearby.
Well, that must be me then. I'm Serena, is that she-wolf that appeared before us, the ruins of Glen.
Yeah.
Ulbrich pensively
Agree.
strokes one of the braids in his beard. A good omen. But what did we do to deserve it? I've never been to your town before, and sorry, but I've never heard of Serena either.
I like that he says that he apologizes before saying that. It's like, I know you believe in her and stuff, but I've never heard of her.
Yeah, because he knows there's more gods than he knows about in Zarkoris. They worship spirits. And so he's like, I mean, probably exists, but I don't know.
Wise of him, really.
Yeah?
Hmm. But she knows of you. Isn't that enough? Sure. What can I do for Gundrun? And what can you do for me in return? We have a war to fight. Do you wish to help us? I knew I knew your arrival was a good omen. I had doubts at first, but for Serena's visions are not always clear. I wondered if you would be a great boon or a great misfortune. Even though only time will reveal the truth, I will have faith that our future is bright. You kinda have no choice but to have faith that the future is bright in a place like this,
Yep.
where you're the only ones left of your
Yeah, if you give up hope,
race.
you'll stop trying. That can't happen. Believe me, it happens to me once a month now.
God. High five!
Yeah. Like, it's crazy that a couple of weeks ago I was just absolutely agonizing over choosing a game to stream. Like, that was the hardest decision in the world.
Yeah, it's 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 always what feels like the little things, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at the time, and I guess still, but it doesn't really bother me, is like, what difference does it make? How can I make a choice when they're all the same?
Yeah.
But nah, fuck it, I'm gonna play the ones I want to play.
Hell yeah. Do the thing. Gundrun's troubles are many, you know. We are few in number. It is difficult for us to defend our home and gather food. But for as long as Serena watches over us, and we remember and honor her, all will be well. The Great Wolf will show us the right path. How could it be any other way? Uh, it could go many other ways. But I won't begrudge someone their optimism. What help specifically do you need? And yet there is one thing that has long since given me cause to worry. Serena's shrine in the sacred grove. Once, long, long ago, yes. Just like in the tales. Genuine smile brightens her face and makes it look very young. Long, long ago, the grove was a place of safety, and people were free to enter the shrine. Uh-huh. Is it now filled with ghosts?
So many fucking ghosts, man.
Is your shrine haunted now? Is that what this is? Can you imagine? Shamans of ages past could see Serena with their own eyes. Speak with her like we're speaking right now, not through these obscure images in visions. Oh, how I wish I could return Gundrun to those days. Yesena sighs, but her sadness is brief. She shakes her mane of thick hair and smiles at you. Who can say? Perhaps you've come here to change everything. I guess these. Let's start small. The monsters at the gates that you have here. What's up with that? She concerns me, this one.
Yeah. He seems very hard-headed, stubborn, and maybe naive.
It is true. Demons at our very gates. Serena sends me visions of a dark, coiling evil creeping its way to the town, but I can never discern its source. We must search the surrounding lands and learn where the hunger that moves come from. Your butthole.
Wow. Nicely done.
You're welcome.
Evil, you say? Though, on our way here we came across more than just Serena. Also ran into some ogling with wings like a fly. I remember it saying something about its master. Would that be what your goddess is warning you about?
That's a good question, Ulbrich. Let's see if it is. It could well be. If only I could hear her voice more clearly. If only I knew the sacred rituals better, then I wouldn't have to guess. Yeah, a lot is on her shoulders actually.
Yeah.
She feels this, like she knows that what's his nuts? Like Sigborn has a lot to deal with too, but like it's not like he's the only one.
No. And she seems to maybe be the only healer in town.
Yeah.
So that's a big responsibility. Like a religious leader and a healer.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a fine job. Dealing with gods is always tricky business. Bamboozled at every step you are. I haven't heard a peep from my god in a long time. Why? What did I do to anger him? Your guess is as good as mine.
Did you anger him, or just some weird fucked up test from a god? I feel
Yeah.
like gods do that a lot.
They do. He assumes the god's angry because there's no better explanation to him for why the god won't answer him, but his powers exist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose if the god is dead, then
Yeah.
he would not have his powers. You're right. You did say that. Mm. That must be really disorienting for him.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Where should I start looking? Oglins. I just like when he says Oglins.
Oglings. Yeah. I love that it's his catch-all for anything that's not people. Like, he can't be bothered to learn the difference between a goblin and a kobold and a demon and a fae. Oglin.
Her Yathena's face becomes pensive, as if she is trying to summon images from her memory. Darkness, thick, rustling darkness. The smell of dirt, moisture, and stone dust, and splashing water. What waves crashing one by one against the shore.
Sounds like a cove.
Yeah.
A cove with the cave system.
Yeah. Oh. I hope it's not like I hope it's not like one of I guess it's not exactly a cove. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's a type of people who go um um who go cave exploring,
Oh, spelunking.
right? Yes, splunking. Thank you. Cave splunking. In I think Britain, but there's a type of cave systems that exist in Britain where yes, it is cave splunking, but it's also diving. So
Yeah.
to cave splunk to go splunking in Britain, you have to both be good at scuba diving and also sorry at diving and like dealing with water, but also splunking.
Yeah.
Like you need two different things, and there are apparently just only 11 people who can do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was largely, if you remember the boys, the group of Thai schoolboys who were
Yes,
stuck in the cave.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was the expert, and the expert in that particular area was the one that led the save for these boys and their teacher,
Yep.
which is neat trivia for all of you, I guess.
I mean, I didn't know most of that, so that's cool.
That is what Serena is telling me, and Serena is never wrong. Look for a place that resembles this vision, and may the great wolf's blessing be with ye. All right, let's go then. Well, should we ask her? Is there anything we need to ask her, really?
I don't know.
All right. What moves the hunger? Time. Time moves the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that there's what's the word? There's a boss enemy. The fear, the hunger.
Yeah. The hunger.
The hunger.
What would the hunger's gimmick be?
Um.
Because the pain was bees.
Mhm.
The fear was a spider. The fury was an astronaut.
Yeah, the Fury one was always weird to me. I think like
It's
why
just
is
a
he
really
an
mad
astronaut?
astronaut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why is he a flamethrower? Kill me. Why is he a flamethrower? Firing astronaut?
Yeah,
This is gonna fine.
he's not Kojima's best work. He's right up there with Running Man. A real boss you
Um.
fight in Metal Gear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what his thing is?
Running.
He runs. You gotta catch him. It's so stupid!
Um. Um. The hunger. I would like to think that actually. Um. It's one of those like forever overworld bosses that are around, but this time the food that you like, not all the food that you eat is safe. I guess it's like a hard mode thing. You gotta be careful about what you eat. It's poisoned otherwise, or like maybe there are signs that the areas that food in this area will not be safe from the hunger.
Well, a good
Just
way to
makes
do
you
that
ravenous.
would be that, have it be another, like you said, a longer fight. Maybe a boss arena with multiple areas like the Ends had.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're in there, food doesn't restore your stamina.
Yeah,
And instead,
basically.
it slowly drains. The only way to stop it from draining is to lay down.
Yeah, I like that. That would be a fucking terrible boss to go against. Actually, fuck. You have to plan around it.
Yeah, you have to plan around not being
Um,
able to restore your stamina. But
mm,
having to, like, tactically rest yourself to hold on to it while the enemy moves around.
I wonder what will be like, cause like the end, you find him by like when you see like shining in the scope, right?
Yep.
What would the hungers be?
I think the hunger just moves around like an animal.
I wonder if he's constantly growling,
Like hands
like
and feet.
stomach growling.
I don't know about stomach growling. Maybe. That would be funny.
Yeah.
But I think you just hear him moving around like the other animals, and you have to learn what his movement sounds like. Okay, we've workshopped a great boss. Alright, did you want an answer, or move on?
Yeah. Let's gonna tell me about Serena. Bob and John will talk a lot about Metal Gear Solid.
Yes. I rather like the Metal Gears.
Yeah. Remember how I said you already knew her? I spoke no word of a lie. A white wolf brought you here. That was Serena, the great wolf of Sarkoris. I see. Serena the swift-pawed, Serena the sharp-eyed. She gazes somewhere over your shoulder, a slight smile playing on her lips. Her fur is whiter than the coldest glacier. She breathes in time and breathes out eternity. Those were the words my grandmother first used to describe her. Isena laughs before taking on a more serious note. She's pretty. I like her.
Interesting.
Serena is the last goddess of Sarkoris. Her keen gaze brushes over Ulbrich.
Oh.
Avar.
Not the last! Ulbrich corrects her harshly. Erevar, the heavenly griffin, still lives. Maybe other gods have survived as well. But I doubt there are many of them. You're right on that score.
Tell me about yourself. Isena. Isena. Oh no! Now all I'm thinking about is a character from 14. Isena strains her shoulders and back. What can I tell ye? I am a shaman, the spiritual leader of our town, a gentle and wise mother who listens to anyone who comes to her with their woes. I keep the traditions of old Sarkoris, listen to Serena's will, and pass it on to the people. Uh-huh. But if you ask Sigvorn about me, you will hear that I'm a petulant little girl with a head full of old tales. It may be so, but I will show that stubborn fool how real old tales can be.
Okay, guys, could
Come,
you just make out and get it over with?
literally, just fuck. Like at this point. Um, how'd you learn about the old Sarkorian traditions, actually? Yeah, how?
Probably Mom and
I guess,
Grandma.
yeah, I guess they managed to keep some. One can learn much by paying attention to the words of elders and reading the right books. When I was little, I learned all the Sarkorian tales by heart about the Griffin brother, the bear people, the black mage. It was all so enthralling. Uh-huh. Girly pop. And when I grew up, grandmother gave me the book she had inherited from her grandmother.
Well, that's how it is. Books and grandmother's tales. That's all that left of our people. And not even 100 years have passed.
Look, man, your village was super destroyed. It's amazing that books even survive to tell the tale of your people anymore. Good
But,
lord.
like, to be fair, Sarkoris was destroyed fucking immediately. Like,
Yeah,
it's genuinely supernatural how severely Sarkoris was destroyed.
yeah, yeah. Well, how did you come to be the shaman here, miss? I am delighted you asked. It's my favorite story.
I know, that's what I laughed at too.
Every Sarkorian tribe must have a shaman who welcomes a newborn, bids farewell to the departed, gathers the people for celebration, and communes with the gods. Such is the way of things, but Gundrun hadn't had a shaman for a whole generation. Wow, that's
Yeah.
something.
Like having
I
no
guess.
religious leader in a world where the
Yeah.
gods perform daily miracles.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. The people who thought the goddess had abandoned us, but they themselves had long forgotten how to worship her. The sacred grove had filled with wicked things, and it had been many years since anyone entered the shrine. I was a little tot. Must have been no older than 5, and my grandma let me out of her sight. And I ended up at the sacred grove.
Huh.
Everyone knew that place meant certain death. Yet I reached the very doors to the shrine and came back. Not a hair on my head had been harmed.
You got
Ah,
incredibly lucky.
yeah. Or she's got favorites. She's the goddess's favorite princess.
Yeah, you could
The
be
look in
chosen.
her amber eyes is triumphant. Serena kept me safe on my journey. I remember her white fluffy tail. I kept seeing glimpses of it ahead of me,
Oh, wow.
and I remember the smell of apples in fall. You know, those big red ones. The ones that only turned sweet after the first frost hits. After that, Serena began sending me visions, and eventually I took up the vacant post of shaman here in Gundrun. I remember it like it was yesterday. The warm, rough surface of the shrine store under my fingers. I wish I could touch it just one more time. Uh huh. Uh huh. That's what she said.
Yep. I do like the idea that Serena was just waiting for someone with a wisdom of 13 or higher to be born.
Mhm. Apparently, no one has.
Well, like, boy,
Hi. Alright.
real drought this time, this generation.
Good night, Crimson.
Yeah, sweet dreams, Crimson. Good luck with that boss raid.
Oh.
Health
Okay.
bar over it. God.
Like the idea of a bed having a health bar. Like you sleeping drains the bed of its health.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's a
makes
real.
sense. It's got to recharge.
It's a set piece boss. You just defeat it by doing the thing, the cinematic,
Mhm.
which is sleeping.
Mhm. This cutscene is unskippable.
Yep, it's an unskippable 8-hour cutscene. Also known as Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
You know, so my brother and I, Isaac, we played. Well, I watched him play Guns of Metal Gear Solid 4. Right, we got to the ending bit and we were like, "Yes, it's here. We can finally go to
Uh-huh.
sleep after this."
Uh-huh.
Both of us ended up falling asleep and didn't watch the cutscene, so we replayed the last bit so we can watch the
Yep.
cutscene. We were like, "When's it gonna be over?"
It's like 2 hours. Like, it's crazy.
So long. What the fuck? That game is whack.
No, that game's nuts. That game's cartoonish.
Also, the fact that we found that fucking soldier's grandson also needing to shit in the middle of a war zone in a barrel.
Yeah, Johnny. That's actually the guy from Metal Gear Solid 1.
It's the same guy?
As MGS1, yeah, that's Johnny. He survived
What?
Shadow... He's a survivor of Shadow Moses.
I I didn't think it was the same person.
It sure is. That's Johnny Sasaki.
It was so long ago.
Hey, Hunger! Welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
I think in the game world it was only like 10 years. Like it
10 years.
wasn't that long between
Oh.
Shadow Moses and Guns of the Patriots.
Okay, I thought it was so much longer than that.
Snake, when he hit 40, started aging rapidly.
Yeah, he super did. Poor guy. Sorry. Immediately remembered him going down the getting off the helicopter like he usually does. And then hurting his back.
Yep.
Oh, I'm too old for this. Snake, are you okay? No.
I also like how they got him a
anyway.
psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be hard to do this as an old guy.
Anyway, what's your opinion of Sigborn? Is it that you wanna bone him? Because I feel like you wanna bone him.
Are we winning? I'd say we're doing alright. Apparently the Funker 2 expansion comes out soon. Oh shit, I'll have to look into that.
Hell
I
yeah!
have been entertaining another playthrough of Funker. Maybe not immediately, but like, I would like to do a genocide playthrough.
Jesus.
Yeah, what's your opinion on Sighorn?
Yeah, tell us. It's obvious we don't get along too well, isn't it? She looks away. Whenever I see him coming along the road, I already know the two of us are going to fight like cats, like cat and dog. Like cat and dog. Uh huh. Some would call that foreplay.
Some
I'm
would.
terrible.
I don't know. I
I
kind of saw it when she like laughed. When she like giggled thinking about it. I was like, okay.
I just can't stand it. Every part of me rebels against disregard for our traditions. Mages, Numerian technology. He drags anything and anyone into his so-called clan without a second thought. All that matters is that it works. Ancestor experience, be damned. In a time like this, I can't
Yeah.
disagree with him.
He wants it. He wants the tribe to be as big and powerful as it can be because it needs that. Like, look at this place. It's probably like fairly capable, but how would it handle a single Merilith? How could it handle that?
Yeah, yeah. Like, say a dragon came along. Are you
Yeah.
guys fucked or are you guys fucked? Hmm.
This whole separate campaign now with different route and 3 different effigies. Damn.
Whoa,
Okay then.
that's a whole.
Did he finally officially make Samari a character, or are we still doing mods for that?
What he doesn't understand is that the body must be one with the soul. You cannot give up on your heart to save your body and remain yourself. Like, just look at that hunger that moves. It looks alright. The shell is alive, but peer inside and you will see a terrifying void.
Are you saying that he is as corrupted as those monsters?
Um,
Because I think you might be crazy.
yeah, Girly Pop is sure saying things.
Like, his armor's got, what? Um, a heads-up display
Rusty.
on it, and that makes it evil?
Yeah, apparently.
That's
He really
harsh.
doesn't like technology.
Comparing a corpse stuffed with flies to your own chieftain. But sorcerers and Numerian metalsmiths, they're all half the matter. You're right about that.
Alright, well, thanks
Yeah,
for
you
your
tell him,
recorded
Chief.
that. Bullshit. Oh, Bullshit. I love him so much, that boy. Can that boy be flirted with?
No, he's not romanceable. There is a mod that adds a
Cool.
romance in, but I don't know if it's any good.
Of course he isn't romanceable. Oh well. Oh, thank you for your answers. Goodbye. We'll go visit the quarantined people then and figure out what's up. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. I've got the winds. Hmm.
Alright.
Well, what do we do now?
Now, have a look at this map. The ruins. Chieftain's house. Okay, so we can't go to the world map from here, I guess. Yeah. Well, what I'm
We'll get
thinking
it.
is this is
On the
probably a
first
good
one.
place. Yeah, I was just gonna say. This might be the best stopping point.
Yeah. Oh, wait, save the game first, yes. But can we see if there's a rest image for the spot?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see.
You cannot rest here.
No. Of course you can't.
Probably need to go to
That's
the
very
chieftain's
rude.
hut and find out where it's okay to rest. Or there'll be like a thing you could interact with.
Very
But-
rude of it.
But yeah. That's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow's my day off, but Bob and I will be back on Thursday for more of this.
Yeah. More nonsense.
Yeah. All nonsense all the time. And don't worry, there'll be more Blood Omen coming at my slow descent into madness.
Yeah. And slow descent into appreciating slutty male armor? Perhaps?
I mean, it's not really like my cup of tea, but I'm glad that it's there for those who enjoy it.
That's so rude of you.
It's rude of me not to be gay?
Yeah.
What am I shouldn't be surprised.
What did you expect my answer would be?
You're right. God. You're like
Ah,
you're like the sunset. It's every day with you.
every day. Yeah, it is. Very. At least I'm consistent, man.
You are consistent. And you're cute, so you can get away with it.
Yeah, like my cat.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of,
I don't know
alright,
about...
I'm going to say an early goodbye because the coffee has reminded me that my bladder exists.
Alright. Happy pissing.
Bye, Hope. Thank you.
Bye.
I hope I don't drop my phone again.
And before I say goodbye to you fine folks, I'm not bisexual enough for that. Want to remind you this has been brought to you by your support over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. If you like what I do and you want me to keep doing it, maybe consider becoming a patron. $1 a month goes a long way. Special shout out to my producers, who contribute $5 or more a month to the Patreon. And they are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Telepic, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop to Nose, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Yonko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Basim El Wakil. Ah. Right, I'm gonna get some food in me. Catch you on Thursday.